I have 18 more days to go before I get a new shoulder. And that's the name of this whole thing, is what it's about, is what I'm doing before I get a new shoulder. And hopefully people of having the same problem that I have, active lifestyle, that put it off for a long time and finally decided to do it. I am nearing like 4 months from having my usual routine injection to keep me going, and it's now like unbearable. Like last night was a really problem. When I do my trekking, I don't have really any problems the next day or that evening. Is when I try to make bread or I make dough, anything that I do repetitively, move that joint, raking. Even if I try not to do too much with it, I think the only motion I can do is the yoga exercises, and this swinging back and forth, it keeps it going and keeps it loose instead of seizing up. And if I don't do that, it does that as well. The week before, I understand you're not allowed to take anything. No anticoagulants like aspirin. I'm going to ask if I can take an NSAID, non-steroidal anti-inflammation drug. Yeah, an NSAID, because that's what I have to take now just to get through the evening. And so that's what's going on today. I am going to do another hike. I think I'm going to go with what's called around here the WeddingTree, only because there was a few wedding scenes that were done underneath this big oak tree on the other farm. I'll GoPro the walk as well. I'll triple time it this time and talk about something else on the way down. How am I going to title some of my next episodes? It seems that how you put your title in YouTube makes a big difference on how people watch it. So that's enough of this editorial. I will see you later on this afternoon. It warms up just a little bit more, and it is turning out to be a beautiful day. Oh, before we go, I have to do some more watering. I can't neglect that. I can do that with one arm. It's not easy dragging the hose around, but I can do it. And I'm going to have to learn how to weed with one arm too. These are my crazy strawberries. They have been here with me for about 5 years or more, and they just propagate by themselves. I transfer them to different pots every now and then and let them grow and move them around and give the plants away as well. But they grow great, big, really cherry red strawberries. And almost all year, when their weather is really nice. Oh, there's one right there. And it's been almost freezing out here. But that really, really red. And it's just the weather has been not too good for these things. But it does grow. Once it gets going in the springtime, I have strawberries every morning. Garlic here. Get out of the garlic. Get out of there. This is dog. This is oregano, and I cook with this a lot. Not a lot, but I do like to use this Greek oregano. Amazing. The papayas look pretty today. This one rotted on the vine. So did this one. The weather didn't do this one too much. That's the frost tissue. My hose is leaking. I'm back here watering. Ooh. Can't do that. Oh, this is curly lettuce. I grow that in my pots that I grow the tree tomatoes in. Tamarillo trees, tomatoes. And I get this for my dinner at night. This is Freckle Romaine. She found another avocado. This dog is gonna have the shiniest coat ever. Well, it's after lunch, and this place gets really busy about that time, especially when the weather looks like this. And oh, harvesting Meyer lemons today, and there are a lot of them on this farm. Weed whackers going on everywhere else. She wants to go for the hike. I do need to get my exercise in. Things are doing what they do in winter, around here at least. And we'll be taking off in just a second. Well, we're going to head out now. Well, I thought weed whackers made a lot of noise. Those blowers, you hear them all the way around the canyon. So we're going to go out this way, down the orchard, and head off to the WeddingTree. And I'm going to turn on the GoPro and we'll do the walk for today. Yeah, that's kind of a way of life around here. About this time of year, it's between weed whackers and blowers. avocado trees look really good compared to what they looked like 2 years ago when we had 118-degree weather come through here and cook everything. It just literally fried the entire canopy. There's still a lot of dead stuff out there, but it looks a lot better since they've trimmed it all out. But we're at the WeddingTree, and this creation, of course, this is an organic farm, or it is a farm, period. And livestock has been raised here for consumption. And as it is on the other farm, the other side too, chickens are still there, but they're doing it for eggs. And this is an amazing tree. I saw something interesting as I walked up to it. I couldn't help but look at the way that particular piece of stump, a broken limb. That's pretty cool. This whole thing is cool. Sky doesn't know I'm sitting here. So I have like 18 days left to go. Can't hardly use my right arm anymore. And I was thinking about what I would say to people who are going to have this kind of surgery or contemplating it. And I would say you need to have the courage to go forward with that. And that was important thing that I had to learn way 15 years ago. Was really hard, is that serenity to accept those things I couldn't change, and the courage to change the ones I could, and that's one of them. So that was the choice that Miss Furdog here is going to help me through, I guess. Where did you get water? Holy moly. That's it. So courage. And I'm going to try to figure out what other kind of content I can put in. I don't even know what the title of this thing is. What? Alcoholic, old lady having shoulder surgery. Oh, that would be really crazy, wouldn't it? I don't know, but I know that if you put a crazy title on top of the thing, a lot of people will watch it right off the bat. And that's not what the channel's all about anyway. Look at this. Holy moly, you need to... And I don't have a dog brush for this kind of fur. Whoa. All right, I'm going to end the channel with this, this video with that. And I'm going to keep it up until I have the surgery. And then afterwards, recovery. Who knows what I'm going to be doing after that, because I am a guest here on this farm. Bye. Entering the danger zone. This is the landing zone for a lot of bees through this little corridor right here. So this little circle is like ground zero for inbound and outbound traffic. And if you get one of them caught up in your hair or on your neck or anywhere, they get angry and sting.